please take a moment to hear me out fully. Try not to dismiss the possibilities of this concept as impossible before you have explored its potential completely. Lately, I've been talking about the speed and direction of technology and how important it is that we start to prepare for the future. Technology now and in the future will be linked through the internet or cyberspace. The use of cyberspace will become even more an intricate part of our lives as we progress into the future. As a citizen of this world, this topic has drawn my attention. I've applied thought to the problem, and I think there are ways to legally protect our interests as a world collective. Let me be clear, I'm not a lawyer or an expert on this subject matter, but what I do know about the laws and legalities surrounding the internet or cyberspace have been difficult to consume. It seems as if things are very loosely strung together with regard to laws. The existing laws, as well as the ones they're currently drawing up, don't protect the people. Each country wants to impose its own rules and control over algorithms. They're ultimately attempting to squelch the idea of an open internet. A good example of this is Canada's insane C11 bill, which will limit Canadian citizens' internet use. Big tech and governments are all currently making plans and grabbing for power. China wants to implement a social credit score that'll create further limitations on internet freedoms and could present real-world consequences. The internet should be able to state its sovereignty as an independent territory. Sovereignty is the right of a nation or group of people to be self-governing. For the sake of argument, let's say with the implementation of Web3, which has a very unique system of governance, the internet could qualify by definition to be a sovereign territory because of its system of governance and cohabitation of people and businesses in that space. Not only that, it has its own form of currency. The concept of internet sovereignty may have already been out there for a while, but not considered a possibility. I believe that Web3 changes the game. Perhaps some may consider this to be premature, but things are moving faster than some may realize. Are we going to wait until we have to fight for it, or go ahead now and safeguard ourselves for the future? Declaring sovereignty for that space, or the networks contained therein, would allow for a declaration of sovereignty from other nations. A digital Bill of Rights can then be created by a non-government, self-governing body. This could protect us from future technologies falling into the hands of those who would want to use it as a weapon against our people. Not only that, we could bring about the creation of watchdog coalitions to safeguard our digital interests. Must I state the obvious? Web3 will be a self-standing financial infrastructure. I won't mention the many potential benefits in this video. Just take a moment to think about the kind of power that it potentially holds for our people. What could that mean for those who want to create a centralized banking system to control our finances? Web3 offers a decentralized system of finance. Let's give it some thought. We're still not sure if cyberspace could be considered to be a territory. There are questions surrounding where the infrastructures are located and if we can get states and countries to abide by existing international law with respect to the territory the infrastructures reside on. Cyberspace has been defined as a global domain within the information environment consisting of the independent network of information technology infrastructures, including the internet, telecommunications networks, computer systems, and embedded processors and controllers. There's a widely held view that it is not a physical place. I read an article which made the argument that it seems logical to assimilate cyberspace to the high seas, international airspace, or outer space, i.e., to consider it a global common. I disagree on the point that the high seas, international airspace, and outer space are not occupied with people, businesses, and banking. The internet is a space that is occupied by all of those things and more. It needs the same ability to create independent protections that our current nations already possess. Not only must we concern ourselves with how this space is governed, we also need to concern ourselves with the people that create and maintain the space. Currently, our blockchains are created by engineers. The way our blockchains are structured is crucial to this technology serving us or enslaving us. We need to have overseers of these processes. I see a very bright light at the end of the tunnel. We just need the right people and strong minds to stand up and make this a reality for us. Over the next few weeks, I'll be reaching out to a few people at the forefront of these concepts. If you're interested in helping us move towards a sovereign internet territory, contact me at the email address listed in the description. I'd appreciate any help, ideas, or feedback. Thank you for watching.